So I believe that travel is the best education in the world. The best education in the world is getting on a plane and traveling out of the country that you live in. By far, by far. So if you don't have a passport, make it a priority to get a passport, identify a location where you want to go, schedule it, book it, get on a plane and go and experience something wonderful. I'm going to give you one small example of what I'm talking about. So for about 3.5 years, I traveled for a living doing contract work, and I had a job in India working with a company you may have heard of, Hewlett Packard. So I was doing some contract work for Hewlett Packard, and my first time ever in India, by the way. And so, but I've traveled before, so I'm very open to new experiences, the cultural differences, the food, everything that you can imagine. When you travel, you should be open to it. If you are restricted, if you are full of yourself, it's probably not the best thing to do. So anyway, so I get off the plane, I'm in the airport in India, and first of all, the airport in India looked like it was a cafeteria in an elementary school. It was just very basic, small, compared to Malaysia, where it was palatial. So as I'm leaving the terminal, I walk outside, I'm pulling my bag. I'm going to be there for about 14 days. And all these people start coming towards me. I'm expecting a driver with a sign that says my name. Nowhere to be found. And they're trying to grab my bag. And I'm thinking that they are trying to do something below board. They're trying to lure me into something. So I said, no, I'm good. And I'm looking around. So I asked to borrow someone's phone. And they let me borrow the phone. I called my contact up at Hewlett Packard. They said, oh my God, I'm sorry, we were supposed to be there. Can you give the phone back to the person that you got it from? So I gave it to the person, and he says, hey, come on over here, I got you. So he leads me to a cab. I get in the cab, and it takes me right to my hotel. So the people that were rushing up to me to get my bag initially, they are paid by the taxi drivers to do that, to try to get business to the taxi service. I didn't know that, I know it now. Travel, expand your environment. So the next thing that I learned, I fostered a relationship with some of the employees there, the security guard that worked there. One day he says, hey Kim, can I share something with you? I said, sure. He says, that room you're in, that's 3 months pay for me. I was like, wow. And so I didn't truly understand the gravity of certain countries and the disparity between people that have and the people that don't have. And so that was an eye-opener for me. The next thing he said was that we all live in nuclear families. He said, I live with my grandparents, my uncles, my aunts, everybody, we all chip in. We all try to lift everybody up. And I'm thinking, man, that's fantastic. That's the way it should be. And so my point to all this is that when you travel, when you go somewhere, have an appetite for learning. Don't have an ego or think that you're better than the people that live there because of where you're from. And I guarantee you this, you will appreciate where you're from a whole lot more if you're able to travel overseas and then have an open mind and an open heart and want to learn about the cultures there, the things that people do on a local level. So that's my quick message for today. Take care. I'll see you next time.